Kevin Taylor say na hunu former president Kuffour.
Ye be bie Kuffour to. Ye tete Ghana, ye nka Kuffour asem. Mo so na mbekeka nkwasi asem. Mo na makofa wo yaba wo. Ye be bie Kuffour to. He has no credibility in politics. As a father, I respect him. As a grandfather, I respect him. As an Ashanti elder, I respect. But Kuffour as a politician is a criminal. And that will follow him. Because Nyoma Kuffour yeno, si atrani asese osan kenne Kuffour dem.
All right, so these were the words of Kevin Taylor when he decided to go back to the drawing table and draw Yoro Kuffour as a president, not Kuffour as a normal person. Kuffour as a president in his administration, you know, fault is see and a Kevin Taylor atwenable and odiaba and then made 10 ebemau. Scandals are hating Kuffour's administration 10 NPP for tiwi amompe. Now NPP for they are not riding on the credentials of Nana Kuffour, but rather they've jumped about 20-something years back. Think say Kuffour is going to save them. KG amana sana manantwa KTC or as a for sign dem Yoro Kuffour biem.
Kuffour no to no. Mama yenka Kuffour asem. Kuffour ya wan. Who the hell is J.A. Kuffour? Nkroma kura ye kana asem. Yeti kromo ama eye napo didi nkroma atem na Kuffour onti wichem. Na san kwasi asem na motete Ghana kana ade na obi akaka se Kuffour ti wichem na Kuffour ti benzim. Ade na Kuffour ti na ade ade. Ana mo bodam. J.A. Kuffour ti wichem oti di ebe mu. Motete radio se keka kwasi asem Kuffour ye Yesu. Kuffour no oye hwan. Me say Kuffour oye hwana.
Okay, ni about ya. But we're gonna go back. Made the 10 scandals are hitting Kuffour. But before we started, there was jandam in the system. Say Rawlings, every presidency, former President Rawlings, SSR cast be brave. Every presidency the koe. Kwakubako, the documents about out to debunk sa animano. Then the document of Kwakubako diabano. In the Behu Bienne. Which NPP in that's or can Rawlings ni Kuffour asema. Must take your time. Because and then one very good thing they say. And now I know say former President J.J. Rawlings were. But Kuffour time no, you punish Rawlings, the Rawlings attempt. And now can say now on the floor of the House, Parliament. Ubiko tena ho catch the Zenato say Zenato the daughter of a Medra. Now no miracles are budget tonight show so on Metro TV can say NPP for your Medras. Who was he referring to? They were referring to J.J. Rawlings as a Medra. But when you go back to Kuffour, then they find it very difficult because Kuffour tiase. But the good thing is say obi o tiase no. And I imagine no. O can't some to say no kwara. Eso timbe yina no. So I don't see why if somebody is trying to bring documents and then proof say these were the things that happened in the Kuffour mekasai, but we get people like Vim Ledimu, then they are trying to curse you. And I Kevin Taylor ya kola and now papa koro ti hono, o papa ndu Kuffour enye no hasem ne yeka. But your Jesus Christ by we are so how many years? It doesn't mean say when you know who are a chance Jacob na about you. If that is the case, then that means Jesus Christ ne born in the kuno. If we are going by that analogy, then it's Jesus. When you know Marco correctly 100 and something years to say Salamono. That means born in a Jesus here, yeah, oh yeah. But the young Kwakubako say, did President Kuffour ever accuse Rawlings of stealing 19 state vehicles upon his exit from government? Or say part 1 or no? Or say facts and fiction? Or so the part 2 beba? And the NPP for catch the Ghana for my brother Rawlings start to say, Rawlings if the presidency hono of a 19 state cars at the Nina Biane. And Yamanam Kayo, Kwakubako, so we name Kwakubako Jr. Abdul Malik Kwakubako. This was his post 22 hours ago, and I'm screenshot to you in a babakai. I say me. A video recording is doing rounds on various social media networks, including Facebook, in which the late former President Rawlings is seen and heard lamenting that he was maltreated by the Kuffour administration after he, Rawlings, had exited government after nearly 20 years in office as head of state and president of the Republic of Ghana. And Tikwakuba say, "One video be a call rounds bebrea. Rawlings kasa soon. A dear ma Kuffour mo e de ye no. Say video may start me Bobby e de chire video no ebini. Mame wo keto e bin chire.
Until I left all my life together with that of my wife, until I left office, schooling, officer, and until I left office in the year 2000, I never had a foreign account.
But Rollins is he never had a foreign account yet. NP before me yet, as I say, Rollins was foreign account that was Switzerland. Now Rollins can hear to the sense say, or pay $22,000 at a year operation. Or see could form the list of Nema which were all bullshit according to Rollins. So fail it and sign from fail it, no for fail it. Answer the management to coin. So $20,000 Rollins didn't get it. And Kwakuba say. This revelation by our late former president has attracted huge public interest, leading to some critics' commentaries and harsh critics of former President Kuffour. This is not the first time the alleged maltreatment of former presidents by the Kuffour administration has been brought to the foreburner of public discourse and might not be the last. Kwakuba ko say, I want a video we buy no. Nipa bit say Kevin Taylor mu nyina bambi. E cassette former President Kuffour. E say otiase. No see enye we nkwa na the first one aba no nimse foforo besen eden aba biem. However, what exactly were or are the issues did the late former president lamentation really transpired? Kwakuba ko say nsem na Rollins can happy ya na happy because most Rollins for 19 state cars. Enti ye ngine ba behwe. Which part of his lamentations were factual and which ones were fictional? Or was it a mix of both? And what might have occasioned the heated public controversies about how many cars Mr. Rollins took away from the castle or presidency to a private residence for his private use upon his exit from government in January 2001? Because Rollins on the 7th of January 2001 in Europe for Ibidi. Now, also for now, I shall be compiling and recollecting the raw and hard facts per official communications and exchange between the two sides involved in the alleged saga of maltreatment during the Kuffour administration. Stay tuned for more. Nti Kwakuba ko say it's say die o se funu no to abie akokɔ no to abie nti obebiem na obi ahunu niema e kɔ so pa che onyam na make Abdul Malik Kwakuba ko eneka part 1 yes Rollins for 19 state cars. Let's go back and cross check if actually Rollins indeed took away 19 state cars. Bacho ene da ho no. Office of former President J.J. Rollins. February 26, 2002. Confidential. Chief of Staff, Office of the President, the Castle Osu. Attention, Mr. Kwadwo Mpiani, because that's at that time, no. They were Kwadwo Mpiani and then Chief of Staff. Until Rollins, Efre Konyaso, January 2021. It is somewhere a year after. Rollins returning. I say, as agreed with you last week, I am returning the underlisted vehicles into your custody. If I show you name any year, and the cars are Rollins. See discussion on the Kuffour my year no. AS7. One blue Chevrolet bulletproof. One blue back Toyota Land Cruiser registration number one blue Ford Taurus and also registration number one blue VW Passat registration number one metallic Toyota Cressida registration number one blue Opel Omega registration number and a one blue VW Transporter unserviced and so registration number I say, I would like to request that the following vehicles are allowed to be retained for use by the former president or for his household chores. Enti nanka 19 cars in the Rollins afano. There was nothing like that. Ti Rollins sinanko betimia kenya sa 7 cars we mano because as a former president no onya bulletproof cars nanka ope. Epacho ati ase. Amenfa me honto ba bi because niam no bi da so to nchen ho ba bi me picture tare no ade ni bi ho to wan hwe na me picture na akokata so. Let me just do it this way. Na yenyina yenhwe ni yi because niam no bi ho wan hwe e be fa wani so. Aha atwe me ho kama be bo President Cook bi ya boko de e ba cho we any question Ubetimi de abana fi de ye nyina ye kɔ yanim no because ye sua de ha nsɛm ni bi hɔ a yɛtumi ka to nipa dasani so ɛno bi na ewura Kofi Adams abedi banke no adeɛ baako mahu about Ghana ni sɛ Ghana ni ka asɛm ato so a ɔnwe ho ɔso asɛm no ɔbɛka ne style bi yɛtumi ka wasɛm na wankasa kɔ asɛm bi za ho sɛ na me ma asɛm ne yɛ kan ya na sɛ ho asɛm ne yɛ kan ba asɛm no na ɛkɔ. That is how it's been done most of the time. Yeah, asɛm Ghana. Enti ohia let it be free yɛwura Victor Smith ho August 12, 2002. Special Assistant to former President Rawlings, and then Victor Smith is Ghana's ambassador to US. Settlement of former President J.J. Rawlings. This is further to my letter of May 8, 2002 regarding the above matter as stated in the said letter and its attached appendix. Pursuant to the provisions of Article 68 of the 1992 Constitution and as recommended by the Green Street Committee, the state shall provide, maintain, and comprehensively insure and fuel a chauffeur-driven car appropriate for a retired president, which is a former president. As you are aware, ex-President Rawlings still has in his possession or in control several state-owned vehicles, saying he is only entitled to one vehicle. We request that you select one vehicle from the number in your possession and return the remaining vehicles to us immediately. Till Rawlings at the 7 casting years and break for administration. And Okajan say, Monshia Kadum Yanamuni one pay, one say, one equime. I'm a family Rawlings. One pill. Thank you in advance for your cooperation. But the Koma Yera Kwajo O Mpianin, Chief of Staff, but your letter in the down, Kokuba couldn't post to ye. Yet, NPP foresee Yera Rawlings SSR 19 cars. Away from the presidency at the Koye, there is no documentary proof to that. Say Rawlings need for nothing. Yeah, we now Rawlings tiase. 2002 now Rawlings nguye. Di trotto ne so. Kansem kesiye. Abra no omo ankasa NP for him say same way I can to Rawlings so no. Enye no kware. Yet now on the wine no could defend Rawlings. Then time no na Victor Smith mo and ne defend Rawlings. Yewura Tony Edu. E defend Rawlings NP before ye jandam sama obi bought Tony Edu asum in traffic because we defended Rawlings on TV. Also, Nipa will be in Kai's animal, especially the younger generation. And most people don't even understand or know, say, that time, no be defended Rawlings, and some of them to Rawlings, and you know, quite a ball, 28 to assume. Wow. And so, and then, I find it very troublesome. Say, Kevin Taylor starts to bring out factor. Now, mom for a dinner time, say, Kevin Taylor, a cassette here Kuffour. Oh, the hypocritical nature of some Ghanaians. Because mine in the agency and when ya the tro ever took a so now you are no baby any. Ye bears by the time of who not born ever boa. They are boo. Pacho, I'm going to bring you 10 scandals. I cross a Kuffour's administration. Indicate on him.
Kuffour not Toronto. Mamma and Kuffour Sam. Kuffour wine.
Exactly. Nipa bebre nim say Yera Kuffour fi our team and no. It was being renovated with state funds and resources. Kuffour be the president no. And o Ghana de ya isika. E ko renovate or no ankasa na personal residence to the state or no mum epe. Rawlings etna castle. Kuffour buy no so no mpe castle. Obeso otono atena ono ankasa ni fie. So they had to use state resources. Ghana sika and they call renovate Kuffour ankasa fie to the state e ma Kuffour. Kwan na da Kuffour fie anim no, ana public access road no. It was blocked from public access because we didn't fa car trotro na o car kwan ko fa president fie anim. Wow, him what America. wait me can say president bi so no etra no anifie ba kwan na ka kwan na dawa air public road no ya blocking ya mo bi amfa ho. But it happened in Ghana. Happened in Ghana. If you are Pokemon no mu di atem no. Ask them say no mutimi fa Kuffour fi nanim. You can ask them. We are doing politics. This is NDC NPP politics that we are doing here. And the tenses of former President Kuffour and na yebe do mono. Hotel Kuffour na amamfo kasafa ho no. E wom say the truth is say whilst Kuffour was there no, omo yire ya Mashraj eka say there was no corruption in it because Kuffour ba no etimi konya loan and the koto hotel no. But ask him say how did he get the loan? Me to say see e bia me ni bia me ye. Now China na me papa ko president. Now some able to secure a loan of millions of Ghana dollars. Millions of dollars. And the koto hotel it was strategic pointer. I don't know how did they secure that loan? That was the question. But Shraj, a woman, no question. Shraj can say there was no corruption or anything, allegation of corruption against Kuffour as a person because Nebano Koto Hotel. But the question is, how did Nebano get that loan? Sometimes these are simple questions you can ask. Under President Kuffour, Osafoma for kwaji loan be NFN CNTC loan. Na a scandal. You see a kwaji loan every Britain. Ye Tracy loan na ekosi Barbarin Saloon. Barbarin Saloon. Babi ye tre e Britain abonte so. Barbarin Saloon. Enesika twitwiri dia Ghana committee nyina besi enesika ni nyina ayera. Ye wura ya Osafoma for senior minister. I don't know a minister of finance then. CNTCI loan. It was a very big scandal because Ghana committee huge sums of money. Sikani yina yirai. Anya no go. Your loan be NFN IFC loan. I know the ekoya ma fe the euros ya osafuma for kware ka say they say afrafranto mine no. E fe say afrafranto mine ba jo what kind of everything. Papa no NPP o ja kote afrafranto no. Ya osafuma for so no a finance minister o. Na afrafranto mine ko fa bae. And the minister of finance be gina ho catch the Ghana for say even ye car ye deal Germany in German for their chair. Say no boa. Germany bi anka so the loan bi ache obi a. Say na ye fragadam. Ye pushi ye senior minister ya osafuma for also no anti German kasa anti nipo translate man no in the TV no. The bacha afrafranto man wa kind in the comment section wait me aba President Cook Charlie we have ko there. Ye fe papa na afrafranto man. No can NPP home. Alan Cash. Why are dear? Richard. Ya osafuma for say Alan Cash na koye o say no no ko kan ko because no nti German kasa. Nti ye cash na no so ngo ka. Newo MV Benjamin cocaine scandal. Shape the cocaine muya e bagana ama ya magana ban under Kuffour tip of say hey ship here by. E the cocaine e ba me do nyankopon say the cocaine no ko wura. Police for catch ya ekoya cocaine kwa na kunkunte ni nyina yira cocaine nyina dan kunkunte na cop for ho and the Kuffour na onim cocaine na kunkunte no afedi ye no phone a whole member of parliament among for fit bia na no member of parliament yes ya chini ono kwa na first member of parliament a chini da bi papa bi na efe na Nana Moaten me kara so ya na me bi ho because otimikuro mu me ne nete me Nana Moaten o ye nkransa no for MP but na me kasa otimikuro me ne nete ti me kan ya na me bi ho Nana Moaten was an NPP member of parliament MV Benjamin cocaine scandal na yira na ye kwachi Nana Moaten no de so de ta no mo kan Nana me sero we de nyese me bo odi o pa che me asem ne me kan kwachi NPP member of parliament na de cocaine tu kan and they come one attack no. Then a tea or team kai. I've been now wanting the 10 years the jelino. The 10 good years. And the cocaine I get a bed name kunkunteno. Send a cocaine could di quabrane. Wow, you say why you draw kuyaba. And you pump cocaine as she says, And I want my brofu tracy member of parliament near the tea. So the moon and one is akokono because no be a one to akoko achina. That's how the Kennedy akoko achi say over be akoko no be one we wunya no. Enti ubie buo now the buru gugu kokoko akoko so wura buo no ma na watu the moon. I read yes member of parliament no. And I'm watching we aboko there. Wouldn't nipa ba kwa mpena semu we asepa. In my entire life as a person, nipa ba kwa Munufie me pen asem. As we speak today, me pen asem na na mwatene eche na yere. That member of parliament na eche na jail 10 years no. Unim bibi. I think the President Cook, maka hada. Na mwatene wo yere bia na wo techiman. Papa no go down 10 years oba na yere net na hotwen no. And na ono no go so ware. Ti ma me feeling it. Or trans train you kunu no be see and oh mama no a very nice woman or very nice boutique we penas and pa madam for no the men can na what asem kese wow per ko research no the kind of say we be cheme but you do say 6 points right mako hotel du Kuffour mako IFC loan mako CNTCI loan mako MB Benjamin cocaine scandal and mako missing cocaine at Nakop I 10 kunkunte. And so my them that is the 5th one. And the 6th one, na what ko beto me papa and I me papa na what. But then them mechanic say yeah, you could be kuru me nyasem. Hey, ambapo me come. Hey, maka Kuffour fie de no so. No say 7-4. Kuffour fie de no. Fear o magana de sika na ko renovate no so maka. Chale ma list you. And a family and friends are buying family and friends. E start you Kuffour aben so. Motimanim the word they find a kickback. Oba Ghana politics, my party go and cross check. You are DB free will be kickback. A static Kuffour pencil. Eye Kuffour Nankasa, the then NPP national chairman, and they catch the Ghana for say, Oko castle wa Kuffour to honor je kickback. Tisenka ne General Mosquito accuse President they say, Mama, say Otihono je kickback. That was how the term kickback came into existence in Ghana. This was a big scandal. I said President Otihono je kickback. That means Udi Sikabia kwa na waje. So I'm surprised say Kevin Taylor come off with dinner them. Haruna Iseku ne can't asem no. Cross who is Haruna Iseku in the politics of Ghana? Or the President Otihono je kickback e wa castle ho. Now no me who say Kevin Taylor can Gizeriazi asem. O kan keto bi. Nipa dodo na nim se Gizeriazi e won tafo bi a na yesusu se oni Kuffour na wo ye. Am se keti am fe no kan ho. O de to so de amenkai. Sa ma me no ba ya na onye Ghana ni a ya president man the portfolio no ye adwuma ho no. Ye man no owo ma. Allegation che se oni Kuffour na wo sa nkwala no. Me nka say no ko me omo gura to pa na me ni hobi. That was the allegation then time na ho. Until some people have a car, Omayanka. Can 2008 any year Wayomi issues no? NB before Pini Wayomi. Any share at Amels. Any NDC. But Wayomi sense when start to Kuffour time or can 2008. How Ghana Enya and say the then Mohammed Al Gaddafi. More man Ghana sika. May the best see as a football stadium ewa Ghana. Wayomi was the key architect in that. And those NPP no more Wayomi yencheni bitase start when. Wayomi play a very important role in Kuffour's administration. Wayomi, some days we need to come back and then explain at the NPP for the year Papa Nefe no Wayomi no. Omu yusu Wayomi di sika be from Austria, be from Libya. EDBC sports stadiums. American sports stadia. Ghana, if we any say penny Wayomi say Wayomi corrupt because na Kuffour a contract ni nyina afi Wayomi nsam. E dey am no na busia for. So they had to name the Wayomi din be kwate chem agunanimu ase. One day we have to come back to all those kind of things. They say the Pandora boss ye be ani o. E be puru muti atopere no. Fact ye nyina de baba. Wayomi issue nyina. It has nothing to do with corruption. E din say ye kwa ene say papa ni din. To say ne chachu ti sorry dem and e paja chachu then call prison nipa dodo na nkai ene chama wuntumi on se agya ne free a onam a osa chama wuntumi timi nante na ono onam na osa sa Sahara oil, Sahara energy controversy chale. Nsem ne kase eboro so a bi ho wasumbe ya chi. Yewra Kuffour amamum, why na say corruption ma Kuffour amamum. President Kuffour amamum, why na say corruption amam. O sai di pan kan so on meka fen. Na obi ka na bi moto no mu di watem. Ah. Asemo. President Cook, o nsem no ka ebi mu mpese obeka. Ebi mu pese obeka. Hajia Fati, me be me be ko Hajia Fati ne Kevin Taylor so nsem so. A ono ne oti wo se ono so obebo Kevin Taylor dua. Hajia Fati so obebo Kevin Taylor dua. Why na Hajia Fati kasa ma no? Ewra Kuffour ma, ho no start here. Enti the 10 scandals Ewra Kuffour ma mu ba no, eni bi na me dem ma na busuafo. Me mpese be cross 10. We dey be say abestart 11. Yes, ya bo ko si be 100. Ebe bo akosa bi ho kura te be fa wani so. Enti catch NPP for say they should take their time because some na Dawson. Some no Dawson, ye kasi ye boy feel Kuffour time da banana do time party ne be gu. Ghana ni bi obeto mo nsem bi na obeto aba mo biem. Be kan na Kuffour ye say yen ka say Kuffour anya hwe. President bi na waba Ghana onye hwe da. But if so why hwe na scandal so amamu ma eno so ye be kan. Aha. What's he there? Usi boys quarters. Na say scare say odi kuti abronsan udi ya ye be kan. Eno nchire say what's boys quarters nti we di abronsan sika ma yenka ye be kan. Enti those are some of the things that abusuan ye be kan wasem. Enti mo shock absorbers. Na fi de bia no ye be do so dutum. Na mama yenko yenim na fi de nsem no edoso chale. Hwe. Ti jai kura. Na we ya Kevin kan no. Ena papa bi oso no NPP ni no futuo e de ma NPP for. Na the way Kevin Taylor opposition who Ghana no. Insurance ma waka to Kevin Taylor so no chale. Aje say we was on TB.
On say Ghana media for no enyina no. Ghana media for nyina omu Messi, omu Ronaldo and Kevin Taylor. That man is a powerful man in this planet. Ghana politics ebejina ebegu ebetonsiuma kini kuta Kevin Taylor afi de magine biampa. Kevin Taylor to abewi Kevin Taylor kase si wan be MPP party what does obegu no. MPP for MPP atakoma Kevin Taylor. Say boni bia e dey bia o fanche MPP for. Na one can be bima. Wase na no was a good journalist or you good. Kenano obe transfer say ablekuma dey no say oh say MPP for MPP for test so be right. O say papa de djuma no e say eye na djuma ankasa. Oh, journalism ni na djuma ankasa. When you fefe kopo na akosia take care PNP mu na we journalism. Obe dey awatwe we yakari to obe no yakari to. When the oka fight and figure say anybody say mun mani mu ansa na mabana baso Kevin Taylor no ye mani treni amanfo na o mani journalist no o treni ni pa bebre we be nim aduma no sam ko say na say do titire o man enye bosirem ka ena mati say ke bia ko ya so bodwe ase am obi so sakaka we news uti ga na news bi ko ase uti se bi ko ye say so journalist. Hey, Kevin Taylor be ma fat and figure. And if we tell Kevin, baby I will be a two ma. Ko se yakopon ma won komo ahoden. Ane kura hu na be kanti no. E da bi nya atamfo. Ya walimpo wa atamfo. Ukwa de wo try wa kunta di Yesu. Yeshua. E du ga de ni problem. And to be our panya kupon so mpenu so atimu da. Kevin Taylor, ye be bo aba so ansa na why dey. Wo no nyamwi. 100 years. Wona na no bedu na nkwaso amen. Yo waso no ontie.
Aha. Enti papa isi no kware sema utie ye onyu be no kware sema meka ye nti. No kware sema meka ye nti. Ma dane motamfo ana. Yese no kware Kevin Taylor start to work no. Oya dan ebi matamfo.